Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. We'll see Cleveland taking on the Seattle Supersonics. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Doctor out there with Red Hot, and it's prime time. Then there's the great one, and it's Big Daddy in at the power forward. Just 2 to shoot. This one for 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Mr. Clutch. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now Lopez. Pass to prime time. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Big Red. Here's ABC. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's prime time. Back to Lopez. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Big Red. Pass to the great one. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Good on the bucket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Big Daddy. Back to Lopez. Drilled from 11 feet out. Here's the great one. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Junior the pass to the great one. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Seattle. It's Junior top of the key. Offline from the top of the key.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Prime time, the pass to Big Daddy. Over to the left wing. Pass to Red Hot. Here's Big Daddy. Three-pointer on the way. The three-pointer is right on target. Lopez has got 5 points so far. The Sonics trailing. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Big Red passes to the great one. To the inside, here's Big Red. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Over to the wing. Here's Big Daddy. Shoots the 3. Red Hot, no good. Here's Big Red. Lopez covering. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to the great one. And here's Junior. 5 on the clock. Here's Big Red. Scoreless thus far. Nice shot by Red Hot.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Down low to end the cold streak. And it's Junior missing. Cleveland leading by 3. Prime time, the pass to Red Hot. And he banks in the layup. Red Hot's got his second basket of the game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Red Hot, he's checked in for ABC. Primetime comes in for Junior. The Bulldozer, he's checked in for Mr. Clutch. And the Prophet subbed in for the Great One. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. The Prophet's checked in for the Great One. Junior comes in for Primetime. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Big Daddy. And ABC subbed in for Lopez. Here's the Prophet. Pass to Primetime. Here's Big Red to stop the run. The Prophet grabs the board. 1:27 left in the first quarter of the game. Knocked loose. Here's Junior, and the three ball is good.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's the Prophet. Pass to Big Red. Here's the Prophet. Here's Big Red. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. A different look for Seattle. Junior's checked in for Red Hot. Big Daddy comes in for the Bulldozer. And the Doctor subbed in for the Prophet. Cleveland also making some changes. Primetime comes in for Junior. And Big Red subbed in for Mr. Clutch. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Primetime. Charity stripe shot. And that one is off.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Big Daddy. Big Red passes to the Doctor. And it's blocked. And he stays with it. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Here's the Prophet. Hasn't made one yet. Here's the three. He's off on that one. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Sonics trail by 8. So on the floor for Cleveland. Junior's out there with Primetime. Then it's the Prophet, and it's ABC, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the two-guard spot. Here's Junior. The short one's on the money. Junior's got his first points of the game.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's the Prophet. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Cleveland moving the ball around to the wing on the left. There's the pick. Here's Primetime. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Primetime's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Cleveland.
Who's watching here?
Here's Big Daddy. Still yet to score. To the middle. And Junior throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Primetime. Here's the Prophet. To the left side wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. And a miss there on the triple. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Sinks the triple. And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a three-point game. It's tipped. Seattle with the ball. Here's Big Daddy. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Seattle shooting their first free throws of this game. That one is off for the Sonics. Red Hotties checked in for Junior, and the Doctor subbed in for the Prophet. And Cleveland also making a change. Big Reds checked in for Primetime. And he can't hit the second. Cleveland leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's the Prophet. Still scoreless. Here's Mr. Clutch. The shot comes out. Mr. Clutch has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. The Doctor passes to Big Daddy. Here's Red Hot. The putback. And finally they hit one.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Big Daddy. Here's Red Hot. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's ABC. Pass to Big Red. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Seattle calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. The Great Ones checked in for Big Red. Big Daddy comes in for the Prophet. Red Hotties checked in for Junior. And it's Lopez in for ABC. Sonics trail by 4. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's the Prophet. Lopez covering, and the shot is good. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Lopez. Shoots a 3. ABC grabs the board. ABC's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's 1:59 left now here in the second. Takes it from 10, and another basket for Seattle. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Here's Mr. Clutch. Lopez left side, 16 feet away, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Lopez has got 7 points in the game. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. Here's Mr. Clutch. It's deflected. Lopez outside. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Lopez. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. 55 seconds left in the first half. Here's the Prophet. Lopez covering. Here's Mr. Clutch. From 10 feet out, it's rebounded by Big Daddy. Cleveland leading by 4. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Red Hot. And the wing jumper offline.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
The Prophet passes to ABC. 12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Big Red. And once again off the mark by Seattle. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cleveland leads by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from the doctor.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Sonics trail by 4. Junior's out there with Mr. Clutch. Then there's the great one. Then it's ABC. And it's Big Red in at the 1. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half. Here he goes. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Big Red's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Seattle. And here is Lopez. Pass to Primetime. 5 to shoot. ABC grabs the board. And it's Seattle with the ball. Trailing by 2. Junior. He nails it, and we're tied up. Junior's got 6.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Lopez right side. Cans the shot with nobody near him. He's got 11.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Big Red. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Cleveland. The lead is 2. Inside. Here's Red Hot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Big Red. Lopez covering. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Buries the long-range jumper.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Primetime. Back to Lopez. He takes it in. Got a piece of it. To the paint for the lead, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Supersonics will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
On defense, Cleveland. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Pass to Primetime. Here's Red Hot. Lopez outside. Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Cleveland. And here are the Sonics. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Big Red for the lead. It's tipped. Lopez outside. To the middle. The Big Daddy passes to Lopez. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Primetime. Here's Big Daddy. Elbow shot. And it's the great one with the rebound. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And that one's good, Junior.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Red hot the pass to Lopez. Here's the great one. His first shot coming late. Good as the jump shot falls. The great one's got it all tied up now for Cleveland. And it's Seattle with the ball. To the left wing. Here's Big Red. Pass to Junior. Here's Big Red. Lopez covering. Big Red passes to the great one. Here's Mr. Clutch from outside the arc. Kept alive. Here's Junior. Off target at the rim. Here's Primetime. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Primetime's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. 1:29 left to play in the third. Here's the great one. He has yet to score. Tries a 3. Junior on the follow.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Red Hotties checked in for ABC. The Bulldozer comes in for Junior. Big Daddy's checked in for the Great One. And the Doctor subbed in for Mr. Clutch. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. The Prophets checked in for the Great One. Junior comes in for Big Daddy. Big Red's checked in for Primetime. And ABC subbed in for Lopez. Here's ABC. No scoring in this one. Pass to Big Red. To the wing right side. Here's ABC. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And another miss by Cleveland. The Sonics leading. It's tipped. And even 3-on-3 break. Nice shot by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 7.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's the Doctor. Here's Red Hot. Another shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Big Red. Here's ABC. Pass to Junior for the lead. That shot misses. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so here's Cleveland. On the court for Cleveland. Prophet is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's ABC. Then it's Junior. And it's Big Red in at the 2. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here are the Sonics. Pass to Red Hot. Here's the Bulldozer. Nice ball movement by Seattle. 6 to shoot. Here's Big Daddy. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Here's ABC. Now, here's Junior. ABC passes to Junior. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to the Prophet. Here's Gallardo. Nailed from three-point land. ABC's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Cleveland. There's the screen to the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Cleveland?
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
The first one falls. The Prophet's checked in for the doctor. Good on both. And so here's Cleveland. They lead by 1. Here's ABC. Inside. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the layup falls.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Big Daddy. And he knocks down the first one. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Seattle. The Great Ones checked in for Cleveland. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's ABC. Pass to Junior. Here's the Great One. It's hauled in by Red Hot. Red Hot's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the Prophet. To take the lead. Drills the three-pointer. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's ABC. Here's Medina. And that one, good. The Great Ones got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Well, when it's this close, you want to put your best scorers in a position to succeed. That's exactly what happened.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good for the Sonics. ABC's checked in for Red Hot. Big Red comes in for Prime Time. And the Great One subbed in for the Prophet. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Big Daddy's checked in for the Prophet. Prime Time comes in for Junior. Red Hot, he's checked in for Mr. Clutch. And it's Lopez in for ABC. He's perfect from the line this time. Lopez with the ball. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's the Great One. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Big Daddy passes to Red Hot. The steal. Here's the Great One. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Down low. ABC's shot is good.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Cleveland trails by 4. Here's Red Hot. Lopez outside. Pass to Red Hot. Shot clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
And the first one drops. And the Supersonics making a change here. Junior's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. The Sonics leading. Here's the Great One. Pass to Big Red. Three-pointer. And it's the Great One with the rebound. The Great One's got 5 rebounds tonight. Red hot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. 1:44 left in the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's ABC. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Junior. Here's ABC. Here's Junior. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Pass to Lopez. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. To take the lead. Big Red grabs the miss. Now, Junior. Pass to ABC. There's the triple. Oh, they get it back. Junior, money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Timeout called, Cleveland. the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lopez, no luck. And that's an intentional foul. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
And he dunks it down.
And great vision there to punish the double team. That was well executed.
Timeout called, Cleveland. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Cleveland with the ball.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
So we see the Sonics get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.